Hello everyone, it's Kathy Schmitt, the Backyard Stamper, and I'm here to do a scrapbooking session with you. Hold on 1 minute while I check to my settings here. Okay, so today I'm going to put together the kit called Everyday You and Me. This is a kit that came out last year. It's no longer available, but I'm behind. So I thought I would show you, because the way these kits are laid out, the layout of them is the same for all of the kits. You get beautiful color instructions and all the parts and pieces that I'll go over with you. So it doesn't matter if you're looking at a current kit or a past kit, the structure of the kits itself are going to be the same. So, and I also have some housekeeping details to go over with you. So let me do that first, and then we'll get crafting. Let me flip the camera down for you. Okay, so tomorrow, September 15th, I'm going to be showing my Peaceful Garden Craft Your Happy Mail class right here on my YouTube channel at 7 p.m. So every month I have a Craft Your Happy Mail class, and that is available in the mail. And the cost of it is $25.95, which includes the shipping. And what you're going to get is a package that has everything that you need to create 3 beautiful cards. And here's a sneak peek of the cards. I'm going to do that one, this one, and an envelope flap on all of them, and this one. So beautiful cards. And the way the Craft Your Happy Mail is it's ready to go. Everything is embossed and die cut for you. The only thing that I cannot provide are stamped images. So you can supply your own greetings if you don't have the Peaceful Garden bundle. But all of the die cuts will be cut for you. So you really just need to stamp some sentiments and adhere them, and your Happy Mail is ready to go. Happy Mail is created because of handmade cards. So let's craft our Happy Mail together Monday night at 7 p.m. The next thing I want to talk to you about is World Card Making Day. So World Card Making Day is October 4th, and Stampin' Up! Is providing a free crafting event. That afternoon, it would be 4 o'clock Eastern Time, 2 o'clock Mountain Time. And if you go to my website, kathyschmitt.stampinup.net, you can register for World Card Making Day. And everyone that registers is going to receive a small gift from Stampin' Up! So it's a free event. And what they are going to do, they, at the 4 o'clock or 2 p.m. Mountain Time, they're going to put together this kit called Handmade and Heartfelt Kit. It's a beautiful kit that I had it together, but I don't know what I did with it. You make this box. It's a desk organizer, really, really nice. And 10 cards, there's 5 designs, and you'll make 2 of each one. That kit is $32, and you can purchase it right now in my Stampin' Up! Store, kathyschmitt.stampinup.net. The item number's 166713. But what I am going to do on World Card Making Day is I'm going to have a Road to Christmas class. This is a new kit that just came out, and it is a card kit with no stamping. It has pre-made labels, or sentiments I mean, and you get everything to make 8 cards, 4 of this design and 4 of that design. The kit at my Stampin' Up! Store is $14, or for $20 you can add this add-on that I will provide to you. So the add-on includes some inside pieces to layer the cards, to, I don't know, beef them up a little. I'll show you. Here's one that the kit makes, just like so. This is just like the kit, okay? This is one using the add-on. You've got some bling, some extra dimension to it with extra dimensionals, and I added a layering piece and another piece of white so that the whole card is a little bit beefed up. So I'm having that in person on October 4th, and if you would like to come, please let me know, backyardstamper@gmail.com. If you would like to do this in the mail, let me know, and you can either order the kit from my Stampin' Up! Store or let me send it to you with the add-on. Either way, the mail, if you do it by mail, I do need to add a small amount for the mail. It'll probably be $5.95, so it'd be $25.95. You'll get the kit, the add-on in the mail, or you can order the kit only from my Stampin' Up! Store, and I will send you the add-ons, and that would save you the shipping. Or you can come on October 4th in person. So let me know if you have any questions about that. That is really exciting. This kit is gorgeous. I've ordered 26 of them, so I have plenty for my class members, in-person class members. And if you would like to participate and you're not able to come in person, just let me know. backyardstamper@gmail.com, and we will figure out how I can get the kit and the add-on to you. So that's it for my housekeeping. So this is the kit called Everyday You and Me. As I said, this is not available any longer, but I'm so far behind on my scrapbooking that I'm using this opportunity to not only scrap with you, but to get caught up myself. So every kit that you purchase from Stampin' Up! Includes full color directions. So the front page shows the finished layouts. It shows how many photos you might need, whether they're portrait or landscape, and any extra materials you might need. And it shows you how many photos for each project and their size, and whether they're portrait or landscape. So that's pretty neat. And so then you have cutting instructions for each layout. Each kit makes 3 two-page layouts. So you get cutting instructions for all the layouts, and then you have your put-together instructions. So what I am going to do today is I am going to put assemble my layouts and not add my photos yet. So I might stop at that point and just kind of tack things on so that they're ready to go. So that's the scrapbooking kit. You also will get 1 sheet of die cuts. So these are all die cuts. You know what I love about this is it shows on the back. Can you see that? It tells you which project they're for. So they call their layouts projects, and so it will say which project they are. So the best thing to do is punch it out, put it into piles of what's project 1, 2, and 3. So we'll do that first. And I'm just going to lay them upside down so I can see what they are. So I've got my project 2. project 1, project 2. These make it so easy. Not only the punch out is easy, but also this is project 3. The way they label them, I mean, how great is that? Project 2, let me, oops, flip that over. Project 3, let me just keep flipping them over so I know what my piles say. So every week, it looks like I'm not getting much accomplished, but I really am, because I had not scrapbooked at all since we moved 7 years ago, or 8 years ago. So all my stuff is neatly put away, ready to pick back up, but I didn't really have the kick in the pants to get it done. So now with these kits, it's easy, it's fast, and all I need to do is get my photos on. And so I always said the best way to get caught up is start with current photos, and that's why I haven't put my photos on. But I'm thinking, you know, if I went through my older photos that I already have separated, I probably could get more pages done. But this particular layout I wanted for, we had a family reunion of sorts for my daughter's wedding pre-party. So not a shower, but it was a family party. So this is project 3. I'm just going to lay that over here because it's so big, and this is project 3. Okay, so along with the punch outs, you're also going to get an exclusive sticker sheet. So these are all stickers. You get these placeholders which correlate to the photos in each project. So we'll set those aside. Then that's the base piece. Then we have this gorgeous designer paper. So it's two-sided. I love this. This is Lost Lagoon and beautiful designer paper. It correlated to the Everyday You and Me designer paper pack. But they also provide some extra sheets, like this one was exclusive to the kit and it's single-sided, as well as this one. So, and I ordered the extra designer paper so that I could kind of keep going in case I wanted additional pages, but I just love these colors. So this is a two-sided paper. This is Pretty Peacock. And then this, so you get 5 sheets of Pretty Peacock, and then 1 sheet of Lost Lagoon two-sided. And look at these neat embellishments that you get. So they're laser cut. They've got a little weight to them, not like wood, but some nice weight to them. All right, so that is that. I'm just going to set this off here and set my little pieces here to the side, and we'll start making our project. So the first thing I need to do is cut. So I am going to just cut my ones, my layout 1 for right now. Usually I cut all 3, but I'm going to just try to put together my first layout. So I need so what they do is, this is like the left side, this is the right side. The scissors mark the cutting line. They give you the dimensions, and then this is the front of the paper, this is the back. So it's nice that they show you which ones, and the back has always got an asterisk, so the asterisk right there. So this is going to be this design. All of this side's going to be flipped over in that design. Okay, so let's get that designer piece out. That is this beautiful checked piece, and I need my trimmer. And it says it needs a 8 by 12. So I'm going to have to open my arm up. And the back side has a direction. See my my little, well, sort of directions. If you want these little, I don't know what you call them, sparkles, kind of taller than fatter, then make sure your paper is that direction. All right, so, I mean, how many of you are behind on your scrapbooking? It is so easy to fall behind. So this one is 1A, and then this is 1B. It says to flip over, so now I'm going to have 4 by 8. And then it says to cut these at 2 inches, and I'm going to cut those, then I'm going to stack them together and cut 1 inch. Ooh, my blade looked a little dirty. So let's do it from this side so that I have my, that's one of the things I like about this trimmer, is it goes up to 1.5 inches on the other side of the cutting, which makes it really nice because you can push all your paper up at the top to make sure you get a nice straight line. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that is the left side, or one layout. So I've done this one here. Now this one here says 11.5 by 11.5, and it's going to be this one. So interesting that they have it be 1/2 inch. So let's see what they're thinking. That'll give me a nice piece of trim though. I like that because I'll be able to use that on a page. I'll rotate it and do 11.5. All right, so that is that. Now let's see what they want us to do to put it together. So I'm going to skip these 2 cutting instructions for now. And then on the cardstock, I need these here. So I need my 2-tone Pretty Peacock cardstock, and it is on the light side. See, it's 2-tone, so you have your choice of dark or light. But if you're following the instructions say to cut on your light side, and I need to cut at 4 1/4, 4 1/4 twice, 4 1/4 twice. This is extra, so I'll set that aside. And then I'm going to stack them together, and it says to cut at 3 1/4. So 3 1/4 3 times. So I've got that. 2 and 3. Okay, and that is extra, and this goes here. So now I'm all cut. So here's page project number 1, and it will say left page is here. So it says that I need to have adhere 1A and 1B to the light Pretty Peacock base page. So 1A was this piece here to a light peacock base page. So turn it over to the light side, and I am going to adhere that right at the top, like so. I'm using the snail. Don't tell anybody. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just like that. Make my corners kiss. And all right, so that's that. And then I'm going to take this piece and put it in the middle. And honestly, I don't measure, guys. I'm gonna eyeball. So I'm gonna do that. We'll just eyeball it. Let's see here, like so. All right, my page is coming together already. So then it says, do not use adhesive at the bottom of 1E, which is going to be this. So we're going to lay these out like so, 3 of them. And that is where we are going to, and I'm just giving it an equal amount of distance. Then we've got our photo holders, which would be 3 by 4. So I'm going to do that. I like this layout, so I normally put a lot more pictures on, and I'm not sure that I'm going to use all of us together on this page, so I might actually put some more pictures down here. I might do something like that. So we shall see. I might do something like that. Okay, so we will leave this part. This is going to be a sticker. I'm going to leave that off for now. Actually, it's a die cut, I think. But I'm going to use these. So what I'm going to do is just tack it, just a little smidge of tape in the center. And I'm going to tack that on. And I'm also just going to tack this one, because in case I change my mind when I get my photos, I can move it. So I'm going to line these up as straight as I can with eyeballing. Let's see here. That's going to go about there. And right there. Tip it a little bit. Okay. Like so. Oop, a little crooked, but that's all right, because it's just being tacked on. Next week, I hope to start my virtual album retreat kit. Those are still available to purchase. So I would love to show you guys what we got with that kit. And I think I'm going to do the same thing. Just start putting my layouts together, minus the photos for now. And then I can just go ahead and put my photos on as I go, because I might want to make more, replicate the layouts. All right, so that is that. And then it says to take the stickers, and let's go ahead and we'll put these on. So I am going to put these on like so. There's one, two, and 3. I love Pool Party and Pretty Peacock together. All right, so let's see here. Did I get them sort of straight? So these are repositionable if you are quick. Otherwise, don't tear your paper. So sometimes it's best to just kind of touch them, but not like rub on them until you're sure. So I've got that. So I am going to go ahead and tack this piece down. More than just tack it. I'm going to go ahead and adhere it so that my flags are right under it, or pennants. All right, so I've got that. Then it has some green and other stickers. So let's see here. Here's my project one. I got one of these and this sticker here. So, and whether or not I use these photos or not will be fine. Okay, so I am going to put it on like so. Okay. Whoops. Already, I didn't do that quite right. It should be over. Okay. So I didn't adhere these, so I can still slide my photo under. All right. And then this one is going to be a sticker. And these two at the top are going to be stickers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of surgery. If I can find a pair of snips. I had my card class yesterday and I haven't quite put away everything yet. So what I like to do with these layouts, if I'm not ready to put my photos on, I don't want to do too many stickers because I don't know where my photos are going to go. So it looks like this flower, all of these three are going to go on project one. And I'll just set them there. And this here goes to, at the bottom. This is the all of us together with this. And not that one. Let's see here. These here stickers I need too. These are kind of cute the way they used them to, it looks like tape on the top of the photo. So I thought that was kind of clever. So these, when I get my photos, this might go like this. Each tape would go across the top. And then these little doodads are kind of all over. So, all right. And then happiness, pure sweetness, I'm going to leave those for right now. And this also has this strip here, which I am going to put on because if I put my photos on, that won't matter. So I'm going to take this skinny. Oh, it's one big sticker. Isn't that nice? I don't have to try to line up two. All right, so I'm going to put it like so. There. And then if this is put on the way they intend, it will go like that with this. Okay, so that's what the first layout's going to look like. But like I said, I think I'm going to throw on some more photos. So let me put that one aside. And then my right page is, you take this sheet that we cut down and we're going to put it to another piece of Pretty Peacock on the light side. And so now we're going to have a little border. So that's pretty. So even if you don't have your pictures ready to go, you can do a lot of the work ahead of time. And that's what's going to help you get caught up or stay current. Use these kits. They are a great value. They're $37 or $36. It ranges. But you get everything you need for 6 pages, 3 2-page layouts, and you get the, what am I trying to say here? Extras and the full color directions. So I can just take these directions and use any designer paper, any color background, and reproduce the same page and add more photos. So I love that I can reproduce this. And I just realized when I was over here, this is not this. That is one of these things here. Okay. One of these. So it is, looks like a large one. These are kind of like, they're not wood, but they're kind of like, they're not chipboard. They're like a very, very thin chipboard. Hi, Cindy. Good morning. I am crafting my stash again. Always trying to catch up. And I think this is a medium one of those. So like so. Okay, so that's what this page is. So this is layout number 1. I'm going to set that aside again. Let me put it under my trimmer. All right, so now I have, let me put this away. Let me move this, my trimmer. Okay, so I have I'm on my right page of my first page layout. Cindy, have you bought any of these scrapbooking kits and have you put any together? So this here, I'm going to do something like this. Like so. And then it looks like I need some other designer paper. However, I like a lot of pictures, so I might just leave those, but we'll see what we're gonna do here. Let's cut up this page. Okay, so I didn't see that direction on this one, so I didn't cut this page. So let me backtrack a smidge. All right, so let's see what I missed. Here it is. Okay, so I need to cut the back. So I am going to cut this one here. Let me grab my scissors or my trimmer just for a second. Whoops, upside down. And I need to cut this down at 5 1/4. So I'm going to do that first. That's my first cut because that's where the scissors are. And then I'm going to cut it at 3 1/4. This goes to layout number 3. So let me put that over there. And then it says 4 1/4. So, and this will be a cute little piece of trim. We'll put that over with my scraps. So that goes there. And then I need to cut 3 1/4, 3 1/4. This all goes to project number 2. We'll put that over there. And then it says to flip over and cut at 4 1/4. There's 1 and 2, and this is yes, you know, I love this kit so much. I bought the designer paper too. So okay, so I found my pieces that I was missing. Let's go back to my right side page, and I know it because it says it right there. So on this one, it has you spreading out, and I'm going to adhere all these because it doesn't matter if I put pictures on these or not. I can just mount them right on top of them if I want to. So let's see where this goes, kind of in the center. So these go under here. Oh, that's cute. It gives you the illusion that you did a whole column. That's clever. So let's dry fit. And let's do that. And then I think I need a little, just a smidge of space. So I've got that and that. This needs to come way down, like so, to give me some room in the middle here. I'll move that over. Okay, so let me, there's 1, 2, 3, and I've got about the same amount of space between each one. So let me put these on. Again, I'm just eyeballing. I am not going to worry about whether they're straight. This one, let me do this one too. The only thing I am looking at though is I am looking at how much space I have in between. There, like so. Okay. Then I'm going to do this one and this one. Oh, I'm so glad, Cindy. Yeah, I know. I need the kick in the pants because this is not intuitive to me like it is to some. And I was lazy and stopped printing my photos, but I found this. My daughter turned me on to this site called MPix. They're in Iowa. It's an, you know, a American company located in Iowa, and I have gotten my photos developed there, and they came out gorgeously. So that's part of the problem, is getting your photos developed. Once they're developed, you don't have any excuse. Put them in an album, scrapbooking, something, so that you can look at them and enjoy them. We really like looking at our photos. And this one here, I've got tape showing. So we'll have to figure that out. Okay, so there's my column. And I've got tape showing right there. So I will need to address that. All right, and on the pictures, it's like 1, 2, on the third one, about halfway. So that's what we're going to do. So okay. Right about there. And this whole thing can come up a little bit. Let me see if I can get this off. Okay. Just a smidgen of a tear. Ah. Let me see if I can get this one. Sometimes if you twist it, I should have checked that before I adhered it down. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. So now I've got tape there. I want to take this whole piece off here. This whole piece here. Okay. And just move it up a little. I think like that. And then this one is going to be like so. That looks better. I got to bring this piece down so that I can bring the other piece up. Okay, like so, and then we'll just tuck this piece under. What I should have done is not adhered it to the back of this piece and just put tape there. Okay, there we go. And I've got a little bit of tape right here that I can take off with my adhesive eraser. Okay, whew, that was fun. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this side, but it'll be easier because now I've got this to go. So this is what I'm going to do to make it easier. I'm only going to tape on the sides. I'm going to put these down. This is my tip for you on this. What did I do wrong with these? Why are these different sizes? Oh, they're supposed to be. Okay. All right, so these are slightly smaller widthwise than the designer paper. This and this. I don't think it's supposed to be though. It makes me wonder if I cut this wrong. Let me see. You know what? I'm going with it. Because I cannot stress, I will never get my books done if I am so picky uno about stuff. Okay, and then, and you know what? You honestly can't really tell that they're not the same size because this blends in so much to that. So then I'm going to take these pieces, and this is the tip. Now I can slide it under my photo. That's the way you want to do it. So now I can just add some tape to the back, slide it under about halfway. There. There you go. Don't do it this way. Do it this way. And again, we're going to slide it under here and slide it under here. Oh, that tape grabbed. So, okay. You don't need it to get it far under there, just a little bit. There you go. And I think it needs to come over a little bit. Like so. Just trying to have this much and kind of there. Much easier. That's right, Cindy. Well, of course, I just told everybody, right? But that's all right. All right, and then we're going to lift this one up and slide it under. Like so. About where I need it to be. Lift this side up and voila. Look at that. That is so much easier. And then you can just add a little dab of, a little dab will do you to hold that down. And I got one more. All right. This is great. So layout number, or the second page of layout number 1 is done. And this is great because I will probably use This says Project 1, but I don't know where it went. I will probably, I might add photos all on there and then keep my page, the layout 1, this way. And that'll give me a lot of photos for this All of Us Together theme. So let's see what stickers I need for this one. And then I can bag them up. So I need a little wooden heart. Okay, I need one of these. It looks like I need one of these. This is going to be clever. It looks like they took this and I'm not sure if they did that or not. But oh, this goes here. Never mind. Never you mind. That must be a sticker. Okay, so now I'm going to cut out my stickers that I need. There's this big one of a circle. It really helps to just cut out the stickers and keep them with your project. So that's going to go up there like so, and then you got the heart like that. This is the journaling that I may or may not do. Nothing but smiles. That's nice. I like that, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that one. Together we have it all. I don't know if I'll use that, but I like that one. Okay, and I need a green heart. Sorry, I was off the camera. I need this piece. And this little green heart. Cindy, we should schedule a Zoom and scrapbook together, or FaceTime. That would be good, because then we can be each other's kick in the pants, right? All right, I'm not sure where what this piece is. Oh, yes, I know what it is. It's this. Okay, okay. It's this piece with this piece. But it might be the back side. Yeah, because the leaf is going that way. So that's pretty neat. All right, so that's going to go like that. And my sticker, this is supposed to go down here. And this layout is done. So this is page 1 and 2, and this goes somewhere because it says Project 1. I just don't know where. Oh, and then let's put our photo mounts on. Photo placeholders went there. Let me see if I used them all. There. And I think I put the other one over here on this page. I should have one more 4x6. So, but that's all right. We get the idea. So I'm going to set these aside because I want that to kind of stay together. And I actually have some 12x12 sleeves that I can put them right in. All right. Let's look at page layout number 2. Oh, you know what? Oh, Cindy, let's make an appointment. That would be great. I think what I'll do is finish these two next week. And I'll cut ahead a little bit. Maybe that'll give me a chance to get some photos together too. Because this looks like it's, well, we can do, well, let's adhere it at least. And then, because this, this is going to go there, and this one goes on the project 3 because that's going to get covered. So let's see here, where is the, there should be a big cutout of the there should be a big cutout with this piece here. And I do not see that. That goes like that. Whoops. That goes like that. Okay. So this is going to go on this piece. Like so. I like that. And then the other piece of that should have had a cutout, a punch out. So I'm not sure. Oh, guess what? It's here. No, it's not. It looked like it was. So I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that. Let me check the directions. Right? Measure once, cut twice, or measure twice, cut once. All right, so let's see what the 3 is. Oh, silly me. All right, this goes here, and this goes on top of it. Okay. Let's go ahead and tape that down. This reminds me of the old top note die that we had that was so popular. I still have mine. I don't know if I'll ever get rid of it because I loved it so much. It made purses and gift card holders and everything. It was great. So make your corners kiss when you're doing this. Okay, so when your corners are just right, the rest of it you can kind of push and get it to be just so. And of course I got it off. My corners aren't kissing. Boo-hoo. Oh my goodness. Yesterday I took a nap and then I went to bed early. I just did not feel good after my card class. And I think it was because I was up so late getting ready for it. I was hurting and I had drank a bunch of coffee, and so that meant I didn't sleep well, you know. Okay, so there we go. We're just going to go with that. All right, so that goes on, and then this one's going to go on this. And I am going to just wing that. What I might do, let's just so we can say we tried to get it the same. I'll line up my point and my point. There. Looks good. All right, so layout number 3 is started. That was easy peasy. And it's all supposed to shift to the right though. Let me just lift this up real quick. I do like this snail because you get that little bit, that little chance. So now if I were to kind of squeegee this on, like so, squeegee it, squeegee, there we go. Now my corners are kissing perfectly. There we go. 3 times the charm. Okay, so that's layout number 3. Let's go ahead and get our pieces. These are all project 3. And let's see here. Layout number 3. I need 2 of these. Oh my. Sorry for the dog. This goes there. This one goes there. Our ferocious dog. And then this piece here, I need to cut 2 3/4 inch strips. So let's do that, and then I can bag up my 3 and 1, and that will mean 3 meaning will be 2. Okay, so there's that and that. That goes there. This is going to go back for design number 2. Let's see here. I've got a 3 right here, so I need light Lost Lagoon. Light Lost Lagoon is going to be 6 1/4. All right, so 6 1/4 is right there. And 4 1/4. Does anybody use PicMonkey to resize their photos? I was watching a lady yesterday, and she did like this really brief tutorial on how to resize your photos using PicMonkey. And it's not like a cut and paste or a cropping. It's a resizing tool. So I thought that might be what I'm doing wrong, because sometimes my photos get pixelated because I crop and then stretch. And in her case, she is doing the stretching, using the stretching tool. And oh, that's clever. This goes across like that. Let's put our leaves going the right way. Let's do that. So this goes across and gets tucked under. Cute. There's my tuck under, right in the center. Let's see if I was lucky enough on this side to not do any adhesive on the tuck under part. Ooh. Yes, please. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to slide it down halfway, give it some good adhesive, and then put some adhesive on this side and tuck that back under and slide it until it's in on that side and in on this side. There. I'm not going to worry about the middle because the photos are going to be on top of it. And then this one went under as well. They should have said not to adhere this. They probably did. Blah. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. The same thing on this side. I just was afraid with PicMonkey. Oh my gosh, am I going to have to learn another software? Because, you know, I'm getting too old to learn all these softwares. But if I'm going to start scrapbooking and printing my photos, I need to be able to resize them and have them look nice. All right, so this one's going to go under here, like so, and under this one. So tuck that under like that. Tuck that under like this. Okay, we are cooking with gas now, peeps. I really liked our old MDS. What was that called? The memory. It was the design studio that we used to have on the discs. That was nice. Okay, so there we go. And I'm gonna do one of these and my wooden ones, or not wooden ones, my kind of chipboardy ones. That uses one of these, a big flower, two big flowers actually. Okay, and so like so, and this leaf goes here, and You and Me, which I don't know if I'm going to use, that goes there. So that's that left side layout. Oops, I need this, and this, the skinnier one. That's cool. And then that goes there like that, and this is going to go here like that, and this is going to come down like so, and like so. So I'm going to just wait and make sure that I have a vertical 4x6 print, and then it says it wants you to do, let's do that. Let's tack these on. Like so, and then two 3x3s. Oh, Cindy, you and I are sisters from another mother. Okay, so something like that and something like this. Okay, like so. I like it. So I'm going to bag this one up too. That goes like that, and then there is a sticker. The sticker right here on the edge. Isn't that nice? They put it right on the edge for me. Okay, so that one's done. Whoops. And then let's bring this one in real quick here. All right, let's see what's on this one. Yes, there was a woman who was giving away all of them, and I tried to get them, but I wasn't quick enough. I have them all, I'm sure. I'm going to go ahead and just adhere this piece down because I'll just put my photos over it if I need to. It looks like they put it right in the center. Because I think I still have my hard drive what had all of my MDS on it. So these are all going to go here. These are so cute. They have the little stickers in the center of them. Okay, so I'm going to do this one right here. This one right here. So you actually punch this out. So maybe I don't want to have it be a sticker yet. Okay, like that. And then what I'll do is I'll just stick this backing on there. Okay, so I've got that, and then I'll do this one. I'm going to just flip it over and apply my flower, and it's going to be like that. That looks nice. And then this one, I think I cut this out and put it on the other page. Let's see if I did. Where's my page number 1? Yes, so this does not go there. I'll figure out where that goes. And There's my center. There, like so. Okay, so those are all together. And then this and this, and then where's the rest of my stickers? This one here. This is a nice little journaling page. Doodad. How's that? And then loving this, I don't know. I'll cut it out, but I don't know if I'm going to use that. Let's see here. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Okay, so I have that, and then I need some of these doodads. Some of these doodads. Let's see here. I got one here. And a big one down here. Let's see here. What does that look like? That looks like this one. And one of these right here. There we go. Ooh. Like that. And here's the heart that goes on that other page. Put that over there, and then a little baby heart here. All right, so here's my layout number 3. That comes over here, and that is ready to go. So I'll do number 2 next week, and then hopefully I'll have some photos to add on to it too. So I hope you enjoyed this scrapbooking session, and I know it's just you watching me scrapbook, but you know what? We learn from that, and you might pick up a tip. Maybe you're going to craft along with me. That would make me so happy. And whether you're using the same kit or not, we can scrap together, and just let me know when you're doing what you're working on. I usually come on Sunday mornings at 10 Eastern time for an hour. I'm a little late today because I started late. But so next week, gather up some scrapbooking supplies and let's craft our scrapbook fun together. Okay, Cindy, I'm counting on you. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I hope you'll be here on Monday night for my, Craft Your Happy Mail. Happy Mail begins with homemade cards. So there you go. Let's do that. Peaceful Garden is what we'll be working on. All right? Take it easy and have a great rest of your weekend.